Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Ejeka enjoy. But for watching till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
He knows nothing about health. So, thank you very much. God bless you for remembering. Thank you. CPR can be done. God bless you very much. Olubumi can be done in most difficult circumstances. Because one thing is about trying to save the life of the person. Now let me brush your brain. Let me brush your brain for you. Sandy my sin. You might not be. Now you are denying you are not a nurse. Okay, thank you very much. Now, let me now tell you, since you even have a little bit of medical experience or knowledge, would you say that you as a nurse, now put yourself in that nurse shoes, okay? You people claim that the nurse made a mistake by giving a wrong, maybe gave the injection by a mistake. When you notice that this have happened, to do even while you are rushing that patient, you are to sit close to that your patient by the bedside. Place the patient and be monitoring everything. Monitor the vital signs. Be taking notes of everything. Be taking note of the documentation. At that place where you are, you can perform even your CPR. Wama said, yeah. Yes, the other person stays in front. The other people, they squeeze themselves. In order to help you, they will assist you because you even have extra hands. She was never even meant to sit at the front seat. She was to sit with her patient. Okay? It doesn't matter, quack nurse or not quack. A quack nurse still has a knowledge of health care. That is on period. Except they know she's not even a nurse. She's a friend to the family. And she's good in scamming. They work together. They faked her in. It's as simple as that. But I'm saying, even I, as a certified nursing assistant, I am not a registered nurse. I have this knowledge. You don't even have to be a nurse to have the knowledge of what they call first aid, CPR. Yes, it doesn't matter. CPR doesn't matter. The fact that she knows about drugs, okay, Sandy my sin. The fact that she knows the drug she was to administer, okay? She knows the medication. Pharmacology is one of the toughest parts in medical, in a medical, this thing, under nursing or whatever. Go and find out pharmacology. For her to be able to know the drugs that she's to bring, Seth, she knows a little. So first aid, a normal person that is not even a medical person can perform first aid for someone. Know this and no peace. Know this and no peace. I'm not here for distractions. You go make inquiry. Even if you're a mechanic, you can perform CPR. If you go learn under first aid, you go for maybe BSL, basic life support, or you go for first aid and this thing, AED. When you go for those trainings, you can. Now, ask those your people that are hosting you people that are doing caregivers. Did they tell you that those people, they did not train them first aid, CPR and others? They learned it. I want to share it. Time bad sorrow. They learned it. I'm sorry to use their share. Ever been. Let me not para. Let me train people like babies, okay? I'm going to train you like babies, okay? Sorry, forgive me. But this is the fact. Anyone can learn first aid. But she, as a nurse, is what I'm saying. She should even be at the back seat, taking documentation of our patient. She is meant to sit with our patient, okay? That's the point. She had made a blunder. Oh, you rushed. Immediately, you are sitting with your patient as you're rushing him to the hospital. Since they claim she was in the car, she's meant to be at the back. No, I'm not in any violence mode. I'm not parring. We're all trying to reason together, okay? So I guess that's why she came to say that. So no, we are not parring. No parring. And this is no para mode. Please forgive me. But moving forward, she's meant to have sat at the back with her patient and treated her patient at the back seat. Anything. By then, she will even be checking. Now, let me tell you, there's something about some patients. They will tell you, if the patient is about to pass away or whatever during emergency, make sure that the patient is awake. Keep tapping. That's why you see some people, they'll be talking to the patient. They'll try to orientate the patient. These are things you should know so that the patient doesn't go from there. Some of them, they'll say, I feel like sleeping. Mine too soon. Let's go sleep. Wake up, wake up. Talk to the person. Oh, yeah, tell me, gist me. You're keeping their brain to keep working. The heart, everything is working and moving till you get where you're going to. So ask those your people that claim to be doctors, on that on those people's platform, okay? All those moles and anti-justice, they know they teach you anything. Let you go come paro mo baba oni baba, come boo baba oni baba, ni kan mo, come boo everybody. Finish. That's the only thing, but they are not learning anything. Okay, we the true justice seekers, any platform we are on, we teach each other, we learn things from each other, we are all working together. Let's move forward and not get distracted. But it's just a disappointment, and that's what I'm saying. That nurse should never be freed because she knows her job. She's meant to sit behind. First of all, you made a mistake with drugs, right? Now that you are to save your patient life, you chose to sit at the front seat of a car. You chose to sit at the front seat. Oh, who is this one? Oh, yeah, I remember you. Fake petition Lagata. I don't understand what you're saying. But be careful of what you type or else you might get blocked. And before you get blocked, I give you words. That's me. That's what I do. I will clear you, clear. I will finish you, take you back to where you're coming from. So mind what you type, okay? This is not those other people's platform, all right? You right? All right. Thank you very much. Let's respect ourselves. Going forward, says, what was your reaction when you heard someone say that you doubt this person was breathing? Answer: at that time, there was traffic, and immediately we got a bike to take him to the hospital so that it could be fast. At that time. Now the question is this. What was your reaction when you heard someone say that he doubts this person was still breathing? Answer: at that time, there was traffic, and immediately we got a bike to take him to the hospital so that it could be fast. Going forward, question: what is the name of that your neighbor that assisted and later made that statement? Answer: Abaga. Question: my lord, with the kind permission of my lord, we will be requested for this person. We will be requested for this person. I guess they wanted to say we'll be requesting for this person. I don't know why. You are so true, ma. I don't know. Thank you. Well, I don't know. Thank you. I don't know what you're saying, but thank you. Thank you. I don't know. The court. I think we have made enough. They've all said the same thing, that this is what happened. Question in bracket by the court. Mr. Oyi Akinde, my lord, I want to ascertain if, if the gentleman was sure that he had died. The court, all the witnesses have said the same thing. They have said the same thing. They have said, I guess they made a mistake. Okay, yeah, sorry. They have said when they were in the car, forgive me. They have said when they were in the car, the driver made a comment that his hand, there was an allegation that there was something wrong with the person. So all of them confirmed Mohbad was cold. We will analyze this. Mr. Oyi Akinde, as my lord pleases, when that traffic incident occurred, who were on the bike that took him to the hospital? Answer: OG and Bami. OG sat on the bike and we put Mo on his laps so he can be balanced, and CY and I took another bike. Make it make sense. OG and Bami. Okay? Bami was on the bike seated. So where did OG now stay on the bike? Okay, so maybe him and Bami moved Mohbad on top of OG's laps. So Adura and CY took another bike to the hospital. Let's go on. We don't know where the baby. Somebody said, I don't know. I really don't know. Well, the baby might still be in the car with the driver and the nurse. We don't know. We also have, other people in the car. So who knows? Maybe Bami was with the baby. Who knows? Who knows? Or Ade West? Well, yes, Ade West, you know. Mr. Oye Akinde, when you arrived at the hospital and he was received by the doctor on duty, was he taken to the ward? Answer, yes. So when they arrived at the hospital, by the doctor on duty, they took him to the ward. Was he a ward or emergency room? Anyway, there could be a ward in the emergency area. So let's continue. Why? And he answered yes. Question, were you in that ward with the doctors? Answer, I was not allowed to stay. I was outside. Question, but could you see what the doctors were doing from where you were standing? Answer, no. I did not see what they did. Question, how long was it between your arrival and when the doctors turned to say this person had died? Answer, about 15 to 20 minutes. Question, but you did not see what the doctors were doing? Answer, no. Question, whose decision was it that you should be taken to another hospital when the doctor had said he had died? Answer, it was Darosha. Bami called Darosha, and Darosha said no, that we should take him to another hospital. Question, when you left the house for this hospital, for this first hospital, it's funny, when you left the house for this first hospital, Darosha was not with you? Answer, no. Question, how long did it take him from wherever he was coming to? Going back, how long did it take him from wherever he was coming to come and meet you? Òyìnbó yóò gbádùn. How long did it take him from wherever he was coming to? Wherever he was coming to come and meet you? Jesus. Answer, about 15 minutes. So it took them about 15 minutes. It took him 15 minutes. When, okay, moving forward. Question, where was your brother while you were waiting for Darosha to arrive? He was where he was. Definitely maybe at the ward. Question, did he arrive within the minutes within the minutes you spent there and the doctor said he had died, or 15 minutes after the doctor said he had died before he arrived? 15 minutes after the doctor said he had died. Please, let's take note of this timing. 15 minutes. He said about 15 to 20 minutes, doctor declared Mohbad dead. Doctor declared bye, right? Then 15 minutes after, Darosha showed up. Timing is important as well. Going forward, when the doctors pronounced to you that he died, were they attending to him again, or they left his body and moved on? Answer, they were still with him there. Question, you said the doctor said he had died. What treatment were they giving to the dead body? Answer, the nurses were still there with him. Question, were they administering any medication, or they were just preparing his body for the morgue? Answer, they did not do anything on his body. They were not treating him since they said he was dead. Question, the doctors pronounced him dead and they did not apply any medication, they did not apply any medical attention to him. And it took 15 minutes for this person to arrive, and you now want to take him to another hospital. So in this part, what they analyze, just break down that after the doctor told them Mohbad had died, 15 minutes after, it's more or less like Mohbad did not wake up, and yet this person still said, let's take him to another hospital. Going forward, answer, in bracket, nods, head up and down. That is like a yes. Question. So those of you that agreed to take him, how was he? Did he see any sign of life in him? Adura, at that point, you were leaving that hospital. Are you sure your brother had died? Answer, yes. Question, what then was the point of going to the second hospital if you were aware that your brother died? Answer, I was still doubting if he had died and asking what happened, and it took him to another hospital. Question, between the first hospital and the second hospital, how many minutes did it take you to get to the second hospital? Answer, about 20 minutes. It took them to get to the second hospital. So it means they spent about almost 1 hour. Okay, second hospital. I don't know why they didn't ask him how long it took them to take him to the first hospital. Anyway, so it took you an additional 20 minutes to get to this second hospital. So we are counting about 320 minutes now. It took about 20 minutes to arrive at hospital. You spent about 20 minutes for the doctors to announcing him dead. You spent another 20 minutes for Darosha to come, and it took you another 20 minutes to arrive at the hospital. Okay, yeah, so it's almost, so okay, yes, the first one, it took them 20 minutes to arrive at the first hospital. It took them 20 minutes for the doctor while they were managing Mohbad, and they came to announce it was another 20 minutes. It took him another 20 minutes, for Darosha to come. It took them another 20 minutes to get to the second hospital. So in total, about 80 minutes. About 80 minutes they spent. Please don't forget this. 80 minutes spent to get to the other hospital. So 80 minutes, to get to the second hospital. Let's go forward. Yeah. Okay, so let me read it again. Well, so it took additional 20 minutes to get to this second hospital. So we are counting about 320 minutes now. It took about 20 minutes to arrive at hospital. You spent about 20 minutes for the doctors to announce, that's 40 for the doctors to announcing him dead. Let's calculate that 40. You spent another 20 minutes. You spent another 20. Maybe it's a mistake. You spent another 20 made for Darosha to come. That's 60. And it took you another 20 minutes to arrive at the hospital. That's the second hospital. That's 80 minutes. At this second hospital, how long did it take before the doctors announced to you that he had died? Answer, immediately we got there, like 1 minute. So about 81 minutes in total. When they got to the second hospital, they got the second confirmation Mohbad had died. Okay, so that's about 81 minutes in total. Going forward. Okay, question, the moment you were arriving, they told you don't bother. Answer, the moment we got there, they said the person we brought had died since. Please take cognizance of that word. He said the moment we got there, okay, they said the person we brought had died since. The moment, answer, okay, question, the moment you were arriving, they told you don't bother. Answer, the moment we got there, they said the person we brought had died since. Question, so that doctor you met said he had died for a long period than when you were just bringing him? Answer, yes. Question, that more or less corroborates what the first doctor said. If you collaborate the number of time you waited for Darosha to come and the time you got to the hospital, he had died for a longer time. Answer, I do not understand. Question by the court. Mr. O.E. Akinde, what I'm saying is this. The doctor said the person you had brought had died for a longer time. Please, take a look. Oh. What I am saying is this. The doctor said the person you had brought had died for a longer time. He wasn't dying in their presence. He had died for a while. I am saying that statement of the second doctor, if you factor the timing of when it was brought in and you were with him, and when you arrived at the second hospital, indeed, he had died for quite an hour. Answer, yes. And that also corroborates that the first doctor said, okay, I think this was, okay, so I think they repeated the question or something. Let me just read what I'm saying though. And that also corroborates that the first doctor said, and you also confirmed that you believe that by the time they were telling you at the first hospital, indeed he had died. Answer, yes. We want to tie all this up now. The death of your brother, if we play it back, was due to that injury which he suffered at that show, and the reaction, the medication applied by that nurse. Answer, I can't say. Welcome, Ma'am Timatila. Before that show, was he showing any sign of weakness, tiredness? Hey, they made something, weariness or something, I don't know, or loss of life. Answer, no. Before the show, he wasn't showing anything like that. Now, he was very healthy. Answer, yes. The events of that night, of that show, particularly the injury he suffered, the medication he reacted to, was that okay? The medication he reacted to was what led to you guys taking him to the hospital, and unfortunately he was pronounced dead. Is that the sequence of events, or there were some other events that happened that accumulated to his death? Answer, there was nothing else that happened. Question, my lord, that will be all for this witness. With profound respect to the honorable court, my lord, I am sorry. I went for maybe there was some, I think I went blah blah, another matter. My name is David Fadile. I will lead my learned friend Nina Jennifer. I am most grateful. My appearance is for the Aloba family. Now, cross-examination by David Fadile. Question, Adura, the Mohbad that died is your brother, the same mother and the same father? Answer, yes. And you know the reason why we are here? Answer, yes. The court is trying to establish the cause of his death. You are aware? Answer, yes. Question, and your evidence will help the court, the family, and every individual that is agitated. Are you aware? Answer, yes. Please, I want you to tell the court what actually happened. You stayed with Mohbad. You live with them? Answer, yes. You were there when he got married to his wife? Answer, yes. Somewhere in Ekpe? Answer, yes. How many of you live in that house in Lekki? Answer, about 8. Question, out of those eight, you were one of the closest person to him? Answer, this is where I was analyzing that yesterday or so, when I was saying every time the boy was always trying to involve the wife. Let me read the question again. Out of those 8, you were one of those, out of those 8, you were one of the closest person to him? Answer, his wife too was close to him. Question, after his wife, you were the closest? Yes. Answer, yes. Question, how will you describe the relationship between Mohbad and his wife? Answer, they were together. Question: when Mohbad was alive, there had never been a fight between Mohbad and his wife? Answer: I don't know about that. Make it make sense. There was never a fight between the husband and wife, Mohbad and his wife. If it's someone that, you could just say, maybe once they've had a fight, or they don't fight, or this. But he said something. I don't know about that. But earlier on, when he answered the first lawyer, he said they fight a lot. This thing we read, sorry, forgive me, from the blogger. That was the blogger. Let's continue. Question: there had never been a fight? Answer: they used to have arguments, not fights. Question: your father had never come to the house to settle a fight? Yes, he had come before, but I do not know what caused it. You don't hear him now? Well, if there is no fight, just arguments, please, why is the father going there? Make it make sense. Going forward, let me continue. Have you listened to the interview granted by Prime? Have you listened to the interview granted by Prime Boy? This Prime Boy that you said had a fight with Mohbad on the 10th September, you know Prime Boy very well? Answer: yes. He was a childhood friend of Mohbad? Answer: yes. Question: Prime Boy said he never had a fight with Mohbad. He said there was never a fight. I can play Prime Boy's interview. He said there was never a fight between him and Mohbad on the 10th of September. Answer: I was not there when it happened. But when I heard is that he fought. No, sorry, please. Answer: I was not there when it happened. But what I heard is that he fought with Prime Boy. Question: Wunmi 2 weeks ago gave evidence before this court that you were rude to Prime Boy, and Prime Boy was about to eat you on that 10th of September. Answer: yes. How come you are now saying you are not there? Answer: I was there, but I was not there when they were fighting. Question: the evidence given by Wunmi, she said Prime Boy complained that you were rude to him. Answer: yes. That's 10th of September. Yes. Answer: yes. Sorry. Question: and it was that reaction Prime Boy reacted to your rudeness? And it was that reaction Prime Boy reacted to your rudeness? Answer: Prime Boy came to meet me in the second Prado that I should come, but I did not answer him. He got angry with me that he was calling me and I did not answer him. What is the meaning of that nonsense? And that was why I got down from the second Prado. And by the time I came back, I heard they had fought, and I asked what caused the fight, and later I heard that I was the one that caused the fight. Mommy, Baba, thank you, ma'am. God bless you. Happy birthday. Birthday blessings. Many more years. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Sorry, let me continue reading. Sorry, please. I'm a bit distracted. I was looking at my screen. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you very much. No fight, no broken glass. Wait, now we'll go. Yeah, this is another person asking him. Going forward, he said, and by the time I came back, I heard they had fought, and I asked what caused the fight, and later I heard that I was the one that caused the fight. That Adura was the one that caused the fight. Question: who told you there was a fight between Prime Boy and Mohbad? Answer: CY. Question: it was the wife who told you? Answer: yes. Question: I am now telling you that Prime Boy said that he never had a fight with Mohbad because he granted an interview before this court. Mr. David Fadile, he granted an interview. I have to put it to him, the court. It is what happened in this court that you should put to him. There have been so many interviews, even to the wife, that we have all heard. The wife that I have seen, okay, sorry. The wife that I have seen, the difference between the people before the social media and the person before me. The wife that I have seen, the difference, I've seen, maybe they are making a mistake. This is their English. Oh, bad. Sorry. The wife that I have seen, maybe they are trying to say, I've seen the difference between the people before the social media and the person before me. I think the person is just trying to say that the wife that they saw in social media is also different from the one they are seeing in reality. So maybe they should handle it. Every evidence here is limited to the question you ask. The interview outside the courtroom is not permitted. He did not say that. He did not say that before this court. Prime Boy did not testify before this court. Mr. David Fadile, I have never said he testified. The court, he has answered you that he does not know. Prime Boy did not testify before this court. Mr. David Fadile, as the court pleases, let's go back to Mohbad and his wife. I just asked you that more. I just asked you that more often. Your father usually come to resolve issues between Mohbad and his wife. Answer, yes. Okay, let me go back. David Fadile, as the court pleases. Now facing Adura. He says, let's go back to Mohbad and his wife. I just asked you that more often, your father usually come and resolve issues between Mohbad and his wife. Answer, yes. Good afternoon. Welcome, Miracle. Question, to that effect, the relationship was not that smooth. Answer, yes. So the relationship wasn't that smooth. Adura has testified it. Mohbad and the wife's relationship wasn't that smooth. So why was he not saying this thing? They don't fight or whatever, they don't argue, they are fine. But yes, you are saying it wasn't that smooth. That boy, Oyibo, Yoruba, now they say they speak to Ram, Kotugbo, Ibo, Kogbo Yoruba. Question, men have no vex. Question, on the 10th of September 2023, after that show, you guys moved to your house in Lekki. There was an allegation that you were in the best position to clear this issue. There was an allegation that Mohbad and his wife engaged in a fight over the issue of traveling to Canada or not traveling to Canada. Answer, I do not know about that. Question, and you stay in that house? Answer, yes. And you are not aware? Answer, no. Question, what incident led to the invitation of the nurse? Answer, Mohbad was the one that said she should come, that he needed a nurse. Question, what prompted him to invite a nurse? Answer, he had an injury on his hand, and that was why he called the nurse. Question, how many injuries was on his body? Answer, just one. Question, where was the location of that injury? Answer, in bracket, demonstrating on his hand. Question, demonstrating, close brackets, on his hand. Question, and it was very deep. Answer, no, a small cut. A small cut. Question, did you notice if he had injury on his tummy? Answer, no. Please, I beg, me tap, please, I beg you. Did you notice if he had injury on his tummy? Answer, no. Question, that looks like a stab. Did you notice that? Answer, no. Question, did you notice a deep cut on his hand? Answer, yes. Did you notice a deep cut on his hand? Answer, yes. You have talked about minor cuts. It was that minor cut that made Mohbad request for a nurse, according to you. Answer, yes. You said apart from that cut, there was no injury on his body. Answer, no. Question, because there was an allegation that he had a deep cut in his tummy. Answer, no. Question, but when your father was invited and he got to your house in Lekki, he saw a cloth soaked with blood, and the bedsheet also was soaked with blood. That's your father. Is that true? Answer, there was blood on the cloth, but it did not soak. It was the blood that bled from his hand that stained the bedsheet. Hey, Adura. Going forward. Question. It was that small. Listen, question. It was that small, that minor cut that stained the bed sheet and other clothes apart from the bed sheets. Answer. It was only bed sheets that was stained. Oh, Adura baby. Oh, you're up. Yes, at least he confirmed it. He confirmed that Baba saw blood on the this. That in other words, he's confirming Baba saw blood. Yes, Barrister Laide is confirming that Baba saw blood on the cloth. Baba saw blood. Adura baby. Oh God. Moving forward. Question. No other cloth was stained apart from the bed sheets. Answer. Yes. Let's not forget that video. Continue. Question. When the nurse administered the drip, were you there? Answer. I was not there. Question. Tell this court, those that were there when that drug was administered on him, that's on Mohbad. Answer. By me and see why we're there. Question. Was the wife, question, but the wife said she was not there. She said she was cooking at the kitchen. Answer. Yes, she was cooking. She said she kept going upstairs and downstairs. Question. Was she was there? Answer. Yes, she was there. Question. Do you have an idea of what the nurse was to treat? Answer. I think she gave him. I think. Please. He was thinking. I think she gave him tetanus injection. That is a thought. A thought. Oh, I think she gave him tetanus injection. Question. So let me note this thing down. He thought. How can you think as that October be November where they interview you? Hey God. Let's go on. Question. Question. So the nurse was to admit. I think she gave him tetanus injection. Question. So the nurse was to administer tetanus injection because of that minor cut. After that injection, he started vomiting and he vomited Indomie. Answer. Yes. Question. That Indomie was cooked by his wife. Answer. I was the one that cooked the Indomie. Question. Did you eat part of the Indomie? Answer. Yes. And his wife also. This is another part he keeps confirming again. Any part with the wife. Yes. And his wife also. Question. No. Question. Now, when all these events that started on the 10th of September, did you call your dad? Question. Now, when all these events that started on the 10th of September, did you call your dad? Answer. No. Question. On the 11th of September, that should be on Monday. Can you tell us what happened? You did not go out and all of you were at home and Mohbad was feeling fine. Answer. He did not come out that Monday. He was in his room throughout on Monday. He was in his room. When I hear him, I read him again. And I hear him, Mohbad was in his room. He never stepped out. He was in his room all through Monday. Going forward, let me read it again. Now, when all these events that started on the 10th of September, did you call your dad? Answer, no. Answer, no. Question. On the 11th of September, that should be on Monday. This question now. Can you tell us what happened? You did not go out, and all of you were at home, and Mohbad was feeling fine. Answer: he did not come out that Monday. Meaning, Mohbad did not surface. Mohbad did not jade. Mohbad did not come out that Monday. Mohbad, he was in his room. He did not come out that Monday. He was in his room throughout on Monday. He was in his room. Twice that word was said. He was in his room. Mohbad was in his own room. Never stepped out. Never came out that Monday. Throughout. Let's go. Question. Excuse me. Was he complaining? Answer: it was his wife that said we should call the nurse. So first of all, the wife was the one that came out and said, call me the nurse on a Monday. Please don't mix it all. This was on a Monday. Going forward. The nurse came on Monday. Answer: Tuesday. Question. Let's talk about Monday. On Monday, he was at home. Answer: yes. Question. You two were around? Yes, I was around. Question. On that Monday, did you notice anything? Did you notice whether there was an argument or a shout? Answer: they argued. Question. That was on Monday. Do you know what they were arguing on? Do you have an idea? Answer: no. Going forward. Question. What point did that argument stop? Answer: I do not know the exact time, but it was on that Monday. Going forward. Question. You don't know the reason for the argument or when the argument stopped, but there was an argument between husband and wife. Answer: yes. Question. All through the Monday, you guys were at home. You did not go anywhere. Answer: we did not go out. Answer in quotes, as in, please, you guys quote it. We, that's all of them, did not go out. Says, we did not go out. Question. Were you able to see Mohbad on Monday? Did you see? Answer: yes. Around what time did you see him? Adura answered: I saw him in the afternoon. Please take notice. I saw him in the afternoon. Question. Around what time was the argument between the two of them? Answer: in the morning, like. Around morning, the argument in the morning, like. Answer. Question. So you saw him 12 p.m. How was his health when you saw him on Monday? How was he looking? Answer. He was not really looking fine from the way I was seeing him. And he told us to call the nurse. Now again, part 2. Question. He was not really looking fine on Monday. At that 12 p.m., you saw him and he told you to call the nurse? Answer: yes. So the afternoon he was talking about was 12 p.m. Make it make sense. You don't know the time you left the show, but you can predict the time. You don't know the time you left your house for the show, but you can predict the time. 12 noon, afternoon on dot, when you saw your brother last. Okay, let's continue. Did you take time to look at the injury on the 10th? Was there a bandage? He wore cloth when you saw him on Monday? Answer: he did not wear clothes. Question. But he was wearing boxers? Answer: yes, on Monday, wearing boxers. Question. Was blood still dripping from his hand on Monday? Answer: it had stopped. It was bleeding like before. But earlier on, when we were reading his interview, his question from another person said Mohbad was bleeding on Tuesday, but the other bleeding had stopped. Was blood still dripping from his hand on Monday? Answer: it had stopped. It was bleeding like before. So the bleeding stopped on Monday. Answer: yes. The blood on the bed sheets that was found, it was on Tuesday? Answer: yes. Blood stopped on Monday. Another blood show on Tuesday. And you say Prime Boy. Was it Prime Boy that came again on Tuesday to give him another blood? Oh no, let's continue. Mohbad the blood in blood. Mohbad only come feel blood everywhere, every day. Blood, blood, blood. Oh no. Okay, let's go. Blood stopped on Monday, but it showed on Tuesday. Eish. So the bleeding stopped on Monday. Answer yes. Question: the blood on the bed sheet that was found, it was on Tuesday. Answer yes. You live in a duplex. Answer apartment. Question: let me describe what a duplex is. He and his wife lives upstairs while you guys sleep downstairs. Answer: all the rooms are upstairs. Question: so you live upstairs. Answer yes. Question: was it that he came out on Monday to meet you, or you were the one that went to meet him on that Monday when he was wearing boxers? Answer: I was the one that went to meet him. That's Adura says he went to meet, allegedly that he went to meet Mohbad. Question: was his wife with him? Answer: yes. Now yeah, they always talk say he talk and say na the what they did with Amo. Was the wife with him? Answer: yes. Going forward, that very Monday when you went to meet him, did you notice blood on the bed sheets? Answer: yes, I saw blood on the bed sheet. So you saw blood on bed sheet Monday, you saw blood on bed sheet Tuesday. Oh, wahala no dey web, wahala dey, wahala no. Okay, let's go forward. That very Monday when you went to meet him, did you notice blood on the bed sheet? Answer: yes, I saw blood on the bed sheet. Question: let's assume this table is the bed sheet. In bracket, demonstrating, close bracket. Can you describe the extent at which the blood covered the bed sheet? Answer: the blood stained different places. Question: you are saying the bed sheet contains different stains all around? Answer: it was where he slept on the bed sheet. So meaning Mohbad slept in different places on the bed sheet. Question: there was a Monday in the house. Answer: yes. Question: by 12 p.m. that you met him, all of you departed to your rooms. When I saw him, I went to give him his phone. Question: you were in custody of his phone? Answer: no. He left his phone in our room. Question: he left the phone in your room on that 10th of September? Answer: yes. And also to see him that day. Question: after the incident of handing over the phone to him, did you guys go out? Answer: no, we did not go out. Question: so all of you stayed at that very day? All of you stayed at that very day? Answer: yes. Were you privileged to see him again, probably in the evening or the night? Answer: I did not see him after then. Question: after that 12 p.m. on Monday, you never saw him again until when? Answer: